to drop the puck on preseason. A lot of people still auditioning for jobs here. And preseason officially underway with the opening faceoff. Takes it into the slot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And he sidesteps the check there. Denies him. Takes the pass. Sends it in deep. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Solid check to slow him down. They've got numbers. Quick shot. Scores. And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did. If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
Toronto's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just trying to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board.
What a goal!
2 quick goals in a minute 30, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. It's such a tough shot to read, to be able to catch the puck on your backhand and be able to release it quickly. You have to control it, and that's why it's so unpredictable.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Leafs have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Picked up along the boards by Carlo. Toronto's playing it through the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. Cuts to the front. And he's peeling off to regroup. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. How did he stop that one?
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
The Leafs have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Denies him. He got all of it. Tries to feed it over to Hagel. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. The Leafs are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come on the attack down the left side. They score! Well, how about that? A good defense translates to an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate, inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
Cirelli's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. And they win that draw at center. Slides the puck across to Thrun. Huge steal in his own end. Feeds the puck over to Cirelli. Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Directed over to Radish. Takes the feed. Picked off by Thrun. They gain the zone from the left side. Grabbed along the boards by Hayward. And that pass goes off a stick. The Bolts have it now. Big time hip check there. That's how you finish a play. Quick feed to Carlo. The Bolts have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Runs, gain the line and on the attack. Takes a shot. Glove saved by the goalie. Slides into Gergensons.
The Bolts are going to need to change the temperature of the game. It's been a mess since puck drop.
Oh, she gets hold of that one. What a stop there.
Hayward's making saves and finding ways to put the puck to the corner and just cleaning up the trash and making sure there's no second shots.
Tampa Bay's got a hold of it against the wall.
Specialty teams create momentum, but not when you don't get it into the other zone, and the fans are frustrated in the building.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Tavares.
Myers is about to get out of the box.
Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Puck grab by Lilleberg. Gains the zone from the right side. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to McMahon. Read that perfectly with the poke check. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Picked up along the boards by McMahon. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Add the stats tonight. Feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row. Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the paint.
The Lightning have taken possession in their own end. Taken along the wall by Geekie. Puck picked up by Gonsalves. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. To the low slot. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Well, great anticipation as she moves to the top of the crease, recognizing that there isn't much real estate. The shooter's got the puck in the inner slot. She's going to take it away and make the save.
Let's get the call. The Leafs are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Good opportunity here to right the wrong on that demoralizing shorty earlier. They're on the power play. The coach is telling them, listen, you got to stick to the system. You have the man advantage.
Quick pass to Hayward. And he dodges the poke check. Look at this, down a man, and he's in alone. Passes over to Holmberg. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kiki. Thunderous hip check on the play. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Toronto's got possession while undermanned. Cutting to the slot. Oh, what a save by Hayward.
What an outstanding save, James. I mean, the tracking and the mobility that she shows here to be able to get in front of that shot right in the low slot.
God damn. It was bound to happen, right?
Double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. That's what you call taking advantage of a power play opportunity. Just get the PK running, be pressure-filled and urgent on the puck. And when you create motion, open your lanes, get butts in front of the goaltender, and bury it.
And that's knocked away by Pacetta. Here's a shot, and one last save. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Put your tools up because the second period's about to go down. Second period underway, and it has been a one-sided affair so far. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
Toronto's been capitalizing on their opportunities, but man, have they ever had the possession time, in particular in the offensive zone, where they've been dancing around the outside, creating a ton of motion, and they're knowing exactly when to attack.
Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Fenty.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
The Leafs continue to lead big here in this second period. Tampa Bay's got it in the defensive zone. Pass to Holmberg. Tampa Bay's got the puck. And it's turned aside by Hayward.
Well, her eyes are always scanning, and her body is following here, and she has to make an instinctual save at the last second, and she gets it.
Toronto's got the puck behind the net. And now it's grabbed by Hayward. Shakes off the coverage. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Hedman. Takes the lead at the point. Toronto's gained possession. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Toronto's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they completely run their opponent down.
Holy.
So to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Angles it over to Reddish. And she makes another save. Oh, my goodness, she saved it. Wow.
I thought she was a fish out of water, and there was no way she was getting back in there, James, but she found a way. That's a compete level that you can't teach. What an intangible.
The Leafs take it across the blue line. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. That's moved up ahead. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Turn that one aside.
Hayward's been solid in the crease tonight. She's really found a way to make the key save and the timely one as well. But the high volume of them, they're going to have to shore that up. They don't want to give up so many opportunities on the defensive side of the puck. Yeah, they have a lead, but if they want to keep it, they're going to have to make sure they take care of their own zone.
Here's a centering pass. And that goes off a body and a ride. Slides it diagonally to Kemp. Moves the puck along the half wall. From behind the net. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone.
My God.
And that's shut down by a beautiful save.
Well, she's the last line of defense, James. She does a great job of standing tall, making herself big, and makes the save.
Drives to the paint. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Fenty. Works it across to Cirelli. Look out, here they come on the attack. Taken by Pacetta. Tanev's got it now deep inside his own end. And she turns that one aside. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Loses the coverage there. Big time stop.
That's an incredible save here. It's post to post. How about the power to be able to move laterally that fast to make that save?
Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time running down. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number, and here we are with period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Toronto's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly. Hayward's lighting up the game sheet tonight. Multiple points in this one, and it's not over yet, James. Really moving his feet. He's urgent with his first 3 strides, which means he's on the puck. But I also like what he's doing off the puck, the way he's opening up space, drawing coverage inside of the middle, and then moving the puck. He's been fantastic this entire game.
Moves it quickly over to Holmberg. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a chance behind the net. Scooped up along the wall by Tanev. And now he moves it quickly to Hayward. Goes right to the crease. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? He's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. Well, he gets in on the breakaway, and I just love his finish and execution, James. It's almost as if he knew what he was going to do the entire way. That's trusting in your skill set.
The Leafs continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Sends a pass over. Stones him with the blocker. Toronto's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Puck scooped up by Matthews. Sidesteps the check. Here's a backhander. Oh, a clutch save. Shakes loose. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
A bit of a trap meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Across the line and on the attack. Fires it on net. Scores! And the road team is having themselves a party in this barn tonight, and I don't think anybody except them like it.
No one likes it in this building, that's for sure. I mean, fans are leaving. They paid money for this ticket, and if you're on the ice, you just want to crawl out of there, but you can't. There's more game to play. This is a tough one, James.
And now it's over to Jurgensen's. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Camp's got it across the line. To his teammate. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Knocked away. Here they are on the attack. Shot. And it's, oh, she stopped it. She stopped it. Whoa.
Are you kidding me, James? I can't even believe it. That's not in the net. How did she do it? I mean, I don't even know how she tracked it, how she got to it. Everyone around her is in disbelief.
The Bolts win the faceoff. Oh, and she makes the save on the slapper. Passes it to Hayward. He's got a step. Oh, and he can't pull the trigger on the play.
It's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. Here's a shot. Just enough to keep it out there.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
And it's a quick pass to Hayward.
The Leafs' top line is on the ice, and they've been the best on the ice tonight for their team, and they've contributed, and they found a way to get their team in the lead.
Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Leafs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Makes it look easy with the stop. Moves it to Gonçalves. Receives the pass. Takes a shot. And she makes the save. I don't think she got all of it, but just enough.
Well, she's in great position to make that save, and when you're in good position, you can steer and control the rebound, and this one goes right to the corner.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Leafs win the draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. The Bolts win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Look at this. Oh, put it on the post.
Tampa Bay's been very effective tonight at generating opportunities, but they just haven't been able to convert because they keep hitting the post, James.
Tavares in the corner now. Let's fly. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Final seconds of this one, an absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Toronto's possession game was off the charts today, Cheryl. I was impressed.
Well, yeah.
Holy man. Alright, let me see where I'm at here. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. And then alright, well I guess I'm running solo on that shit.
Well, the auditions continue on the ice tonight, battling for a job. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports preseason. Action continues tonight. The Leafs win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Puts it on net. Scores! And a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game.
The Leafs know this rink, they know the bounces, and they benefit jumping out to a 1-0 lead.
And that's the advantage of playing in your home barn, but you have to cash in, you have to find a way to execute. You know every inch of the ice, you close quickly, and you couldn't get a better start than that, under a minute in the opening frame.
Toronto's across the blue line. Shot denied by Catalan. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too. Boston's got a hold of the puck. And he feeds it down to McAvoy. And he sends it across to Pasternak. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Hayward. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Palmer.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gotta be looking for the hattie. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for this goal.
Sends the pass over. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. And now he tries to get it across to Tanev. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Fires it. Turned aside by Hayward. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Riley's crossed the line and gained the zone. Shot! Oh, what a save in front!
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Quick shot. Denies him with the save. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Perfectly executed hip check there. Toronto's in now. The Leafs played along the wing. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Moves the puck. Oh, my! Off the glove. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup.
Fuck.
Toronto's still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. The Bruins win it.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And for the tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Quick pass across to Carlo. Breaks up the play with a poke check. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Leafs have it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. McMahon's got it against the boards. The Bruins gain possession. Picked up along the wall by McMahon. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And that's broken out by Kent. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Feeds it over to Hayward. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Myers setting up against the wall. Quick feed to through. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Second period is officially underway tonight. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder. Scores! And three's the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. Well, this is attack mentality. Anytime you want to drive the paint, get to the space, and make sure that you do not let anyone back in particular the defender who's on you. I mean, it's a perfect example of shielding and firing the puck.
Toronto's on fire tonight. They've now extended the lead to 3 here in the second.
What I love about the puck possession, James, is they're doing something with it. They're not staying on the perimeter and just skating along the outside. They're sacrificing, they're driving the paint, and they're getting rewarded for their efforts.
And that's poked away by McAvoy. Now a quick pass to Tanev. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. And he slides it quickly to Tanev. He scores! And he's not done yet. Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it. Well, the shooter does a great job of recognizing how much room is available in the net, but it's all about the goaltender. He drops to that butterfly position and isn't able to get his glove hand up quick enough.
The Leafs have already created a mismatch here tonight when you look at the scoreboard, Cheryl, but they're not taking the foot off the gas.
Well, they're not, and every time they have an opportunity to shoot, they're putting it to the net, and a lot of confidence for every player here when they get the puck into that offensive zone, the reason why they've got such a heavy lead.
Rickson. Oh, what a great save by Hayward. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Scores! And they're loving it in the sixth time. And they're going to mix it up between the pipes here. The Leafs can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. And we'll get a face-off out. Look out. Unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey. You don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
And there's the bell.
Oh, James, that's just a crushing blow. Executed and landed perfectly. The home side is going to gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. The Bruins take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Here's a chance on the attack. The Leafs scooping up along the boards. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Shot scores! Toronto's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. We're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Here's a chance! Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Make some space. He scores!
Sometimes when you're an on-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. And that pass is redirected. The Bruins gain control of the puck. With some open space at center. And he can't hang on after that hit. Tries to feed it over to Kemp. Across the line, down the left wall. Sends the feed in front. And that goes off a stick. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
Hayward's had the hot hand tonight here, James. He's got the hat trick. He's on the score sheet 3 times right now and just doing whatever it takes to get it done, firing on all cylinders. I'm going to love to see his shooting efficiency after this game. You know that it's certainly elevated, and his entire team is just saying, get him the puck.
Puck grab by Myers. Dishes it to Kemp. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Turns it away.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Grabbed along the board by Thrum. And he slides it quickly to Hayward. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Here's a short pass to Blumel. Quick shot, and she makes the save.
Hayward's been sharp when she's had to be, and that's what a great goaltender does. They have the ability to stay emotionally invested in the game, even when it's quiet in their end.
The Leafs have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Denied by the Tendy. Oh, he stopped it on the breakaway.
Call it a stare down, a showdown, whatever you want. Maybe he's got a book on the shooter because he's able to stop this puck on the breakaway. That's a magnificent one.
There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. The Leafs are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Well, it's been demolition night at one end of the ice, and here we go with period number 3. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
The Bruins are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
What a steal in his own end. Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Down the right side and into the zone. Here's a chance. Denies him in close.
Hayward's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Domi. Takes a shot, and they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Matthews wins the faceoff. Handles the puck. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's stopped. And now he moves it quickly to Benoit. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Great pressure forcing the turnover. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Leafs continue to lead big here in this third period. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. The Leafs move to the offensive zone. Nylander's got it in the corner. And that one's turned away. Puck picked up by Nylander. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Gaining steam here on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, how did she keep that? Oh, wow, what a stop.
I thought that was in, James. I mean, I didn't even think she had a chance of getting to that puck, but talk about athleticism to me.
It's in. He scores. The Leafs are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Toronto's looking to break out from the neutral zone now. Pass out front, and that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Right in front, and that's broken up. The Bruins play it along the boards. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Myers has the puck against the half wall. Skates to the crease. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Toronto's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. And they'll start with possession. Makes a save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Leafs haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone. Stops that one. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Bruins win the draw here in their own end. And he takes the dish. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Fires it on net. Denies him with the save. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves into the slot. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats. I absolutely love the compete on this goal, James. It's about driving play and finding a way to get the space in behind the defender, and he does just that and buries it home.
Moves it quickly over to Kulov. And now it's to Appleton. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. The Leafs have it now. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot! Scores! And he did it again! It's a night to remember! Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Here's a shot! Oh, she denies that one. What a shot! Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Tries to get the puck over to Hayward. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to them. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. And the final horn sounds for this one. The story in goaltending. She was dialed in, Cheryl.
She was dialed in.
The battle for a roster spot continues for many of these players here tonight on the ice. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports as the exhibition schedule continues. The Red Wings will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And that's a great heads-up play by Hayward. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Red Wings win the draw. And he takes the feed. Into the offensive end now. Textbook stop by Hayward. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Hayward's swooping in on the attack. Takes a shot. Denies it in front. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Comes up with the stop. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Looking to set up offensively. Puts it on net and makes the save.
Hayward's able to control that rebound, James. I mean, that is so important. I'm a former defender, and let me tell you, when you're able to put that puck to safety, you make everyone's job easier.
Handles the pass. Poked away by Hayward. He carries the puck up along the wing. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. Oh, look at this. Here he is in front. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Toronto's got possession at center. Benoit's got the puck. Oh, that sounded like a car crash. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And it's a quick pass to Tavares. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Sherratt. Moves it to Larkin. Toronto's grabbed a hold of the puck. McMahon's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Shot! Denies him on the play. Michelli's got the puck and he's walking the blue line. And now it's grabbed by Leonard. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck. Quick feed to Sherratt. With the stop. The Leafs have it now. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Lets it go. Puts it high.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle. And when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Here's a short pass to Myers. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And that's turned aside.
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. But how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Toronto's held the bulk of play through 20 minutes, doing all the right things except connecting and converting on net here, James. It's a scoreless game, but if they continue to get to the right spots, continue to possess the puck, they're bound to break through.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. And she'll come out of her crease to play the puck. Passed up ahead. The Leafs take it along the wall. Stops him with a glove.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Takes the saucer pass. And a great save.
Oh, I love the way that she shuts the door on this one, James. Awareness to know where the puck is in that low slot and get in front of it to make it.
Taken along the wall by Larkin. Into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Cooper. Oh, and she comes up with the big-time save after that cannon. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Here's a blast. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Moves it quickly over to Benoit. Oh, and he couldn't put it in.
Well, he had an opportunity to break it.
And they score.
On today's game, everything shuts down so quickly, ice closes so quickly, and he is left all alone to be able to walk into that clapper, and he tags it right past the goaltender.
The Leafs, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Oh, what a stop on the play as she gets all of it with the paddle. Denies him again.
Well, she has to be her team's best player, making consecutive stops to keep the puck out of the net.
Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. All alone. Oh, fantastic save there.
And when he got in on his own, James, I thought it was over. No question, thought it was going to be the back of the net, but the goaltender makes a fantastic save. A bit of a trap meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Toronto's ahead 1-0. Detroit's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Red Wings are across the line and into the offensive end. Michelli's got it in the defensive end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Cuts into the paint. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Gibson. Late goings of this period. The Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And he takes the pass. Dumps the puck in. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Through center. have it in the offensive end. Taken by McMahon. He's got the puck with all sorts of traffic around him. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. Here's the chance. Fires the wrist shot. Shuts him down.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James.
Dying seconds, and he makes the save. The Leafs have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Period number 3 is now underway. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Red Wings are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
Now he slides it up to Comfer. And he sidesteps the check there. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Feeds the puck across to Hayward. Broken up in the neutral zone by Gustafsson. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Hayward. Picked off by Comfer. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Gustafsson's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Routine pad save made by Hayward. Moves the puck across to Tavares. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he takes the feed. The Red Wings take it along the wing. Hooked up on the play, and the referees caught that one. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. Benoit's getting called for tripping on the play.
Important task for the key players ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Big save by the goaltender. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Into the attacking area from the left side. The Leafs carried along the wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. Grabs the puck in the corner.
Oh, for
That's
fuck's
some
sake.
smart heads-up defensive play by Watson. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? He scores! And we are tied after that power play marker.
Well, this is absolutely huge, James. Power plays are supposed to give you momentum, and you certainly get it when you get the equalizer.
Detroit's determined effort has resulted in the tying goal in period number 3.
They've had a lot of pushback and a lot of fight in this game. They've been poised, they've composed, but now they're finding a lot of fire in their step and a lot of jump as well. And they've got the equalizer, and they've got to continue on, continue to press, and contribute more.
The Leafs gain control of the puck. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
Gibson's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Mitchell's taking it from his own end. And they send it down the ice. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Passetta's going to play it against the half wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kopp. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Quick feed to Thrun. Turns it aside with the glove.
Gibson's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Angles it over to Thrun. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Dries. Here's a short pass to Danielson. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Muffs the shot attempt. And she made the save there as play continues. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And he takes a shot. Handles that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Here's a shot. Oh, and a stop there. Picked off. There's a save. Dishes to Tanner. Oh, gets off the post. Takes the puck. And there's the save. Looking to clear from their own end. And they can't get it out. Slides it diagonally to Mitchell. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. Quick pass to Tanev. Slides by the check. And that's broken up. Toss to the paint. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Tanev's got a quick set of hands, and man, did he ever disguise that shot, but he rings it off of the bar. I mean, that's a tough one. I thought he had it.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had the sustained pressure.
Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime is coming up in moments. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. Puck is dropped and OT has begun. Carlo's got it deep in the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Carlo's got control of the puck in the corner. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. Oh, and he tracks it. Looking to end it. There it is. They scored, winning in overtime. I'll tell you what, this squad came to play tonight. Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. My name is James Cebulski. The exhibition schedule continues tonight here on the ice. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Leafs kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Fires it! Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away.
Hakkinen dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat...
A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Shot! Oh, and she just scores! And puts it in on a second effort.
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that.
The Canadiens crowd has really come to life here early in this first period after that goal.
Anytime that you're sitting in the room before the game, you know there's all that energy. Well, they corralled it, and it has just exploded all at the same time with an absolutely electric start getting on the board early in the opening period.
Slides the puck down low. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Matheson's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Nylander's been nabbed for tripping.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
And they win the draw on their own end. Toronto's moving it along the wing. Avoids the poke check. Scores! And we are tied in the most unlikely way possible.
Well, a shorthanded goal. I mean, you could have been staring at a 2-goal deficit. I mean, they're on the power play. Instead, you turn it around, you swing the momentum, you get a shorty to tie it up.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. The Leafs win the draw here in the neutral zone. The Canadians have the puck now. Into the offensive zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Leafs have possession shorthanded. Quick feed to Cave. The Leafs played along the boards. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Benoit's going to play it to the corner.
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Toronto's gone up by 1 after that goal here in the first.
Well, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. You got a little bit of jump to your step. You're more confident. Now you got to attack. You got to push when your opponent's down.
That's a textbook save by Kakkonen. Montreal's got it against the boards. Works it across to Carlo. Tanev's moving the puck through his own zone. Sends it in front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Sends it over to Suzuki. Takes the feed. Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. Puck scooped up by Carlo. Here's a chance. Oh, big-time save by Kakkonen.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly. Nylander's almost out of the box.
The power play looking anything but as they give up a short-handed goal with both teams back now at even strength.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Hayward's feeling it lately, James. I mean, just look at the score sheet. I mean, his point streak is off the charts. Everyone knows just get him the puck. He is the generator of offense. Everyone wants to play with him right now.
Thompson stick handling in his own zone. Moves around along the half wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Blocked in traffic. And she made a great read on that stop. Quick pass across to Myers. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Oh, they do it again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Offside the call. Well, this is the definition of rivalry, isn't it, Cheryl?
It really is. You see these teams going toe-to-toe. It's a 200-foot game here, back and forth action, and we're just witnessing some frustration and a heated tempers flaring.
In a word, spirited from these two rivals.
That's a nice way to put it, James. Every time you hear the boards go, it's an extra shove or it's an extra hit. But these two teams, every time they do it, they just have a little bit more. And that's why a rivalry is what it is.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the face-off. Toronto's won the draw. Moves it to Hayward. Shakes off the coverage. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one.
Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it?
The Leafs lead it here late this first period. Hayward's won the draw. With possession along the wall. They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
Toronto's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Shot, scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's got to be looking for the Hattie. Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
Here in the late goings of the period, Toronto's latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. Here's a chance! Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Kakkonen.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Sends it to the middle, and that's stopped. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Matthews wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Pass back to the point. Makes the save with the glove. Slides the pass over to Caulfield. Loses the coverage there. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
The Leafs are winning this game and have a comfortable lead because they've owned the puck in terms of possession.
Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his Hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. I love this play, James. Not taking no for an answer. It's forceful play and showing that you've got the power to drive the dot. Finishes it off with a goal.
Hayward's won the draw at center. Here's an on-man rush. Quick shot. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, hold hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a Hattie to boot.
The Leafs are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Takes a shot, and he says no! We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Leafs have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And that banks off a stick. Blocked in traffic. Takes the pass. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Tremendous hip check on the play. Puck grab by Matheson. The Habs will play it in their own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs have it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Nylander. Fantastic save! The Leafs have it now. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Leafs have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Monster save by Price. Big-time stop there.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Slides it across. Moves by the check. Stopped by the goaltender. Denies that opportunity. Back-to-back saves. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Hayward's excelled in so many different areas in this game. It's going to be hard to quantify, even looking at the metrics. I mean, they're going to be off the charts. He's got a hat trick in this game. He could have even more. I mean, he's skating, he's shooting, and he's getting good looks in all different ways, James.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Michelli's working it around in the corner. And that's a great heads-up play by Carrier. Oh, textbook. His catch, he got all of that one. Puck dumped in. Toronto's got it behind the net. Moves the puck up to Hayward. Here they come on the rush. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Toronto's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. Here's a chance, and that's blocked from someone in front. Great pressure forcing the turnover. The Leafs gain control of it. Quick feed to Hayward. Back to the blue line. Takes a shot. Blocked by Price. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Hayward's won the draw. Can't get it to go. And there it is, stopped by Price. Tries to feed it over to Cooley. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Toronto's got the puck. Angles it over to Hayward. Oh, great move to sidestep. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Here's a shot. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Toronto's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. And now he moves it to Slavkovsky. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting blown out.
Suzuki's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. Caulfield's lugging the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Picked up along the wall by Slavkovsky. Great save by Hayward. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Oh, he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create
What a
pucks.
save! I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about Will getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease. Price is the reason his team is still in this game. I mean, he's been acrobatic in the crease. Look at his save percentage, save after save. What it does tell you, his team needs to shore up their defensive structure, and they have to find...
He scores! Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And that's blocked in traffic. Denies him. Moves with the puck to the corner. Oh, spectacular save on the play. Well, here's a little help from a friend.
I love that he jumps in here, doesn't even give his star player an opportunity to get into this fight. You can't have him fighting and getting injured.
It was only a matter of time before the tempers were going to boil over in this rivalry. What a fight.
Yeah, I mean, outstanding. Such a physical element to the game. And I know, when I used to get amped up to play our rival, the United States, but you can't take your pregame nap. All you're anticipating is getting to the rink and setting foot on the ice.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the faceoff. Great poke by Michelli. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And that's intercepted by Cooley. Excellent stick work on the play. Picked up along the boards by Carlo. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And there's the save on the play. Toronto's got it now. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front.
Well, he's really feeling a play from earlier on the shift, James, and now he's wincing on his way back to the bench. He's going to need some assistance here to get off the ice.
Big time hit that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. And you can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Here's a short pass to Newhook. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. And they send it right back to him. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Leafs take it along the wall. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Here's a shot! Big time block on the play!
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Leafs gain control of the puck. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Moves it in front! And he denies that great opportunity there. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Taken along the wall by Riley. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Dumps it in. The Leafs gain possession. Slides it over with pace to Nylander. Look out. Sends the pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Slides the puck over. The Canadians are in transition. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. Suzuki's won the draw there on the attack. Stops it cold. Takes the feed. And she says no way to that. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. An emphatic win, and we can put that W as a capital.
Alright, let me use the bathroom real quick. It sucks because I was trying to get my expansion team going at the same time as this and it wouldn't work. So I gotta do this first and then create that after.
As the exhibition schedule continues tonight, the battle for jobs continues to heat up. Welcome back to EA Sports. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Sabres will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Puck picked up by Kulich. Penalty coming up here. Tanev's getting called for tripping.
It's tough when you got to start the game short-handed now, so the PKers are going to have to come out and do a job and reset the momentum.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Well, the first goal of the game can certainly create the momentum that can last throughout the game, James. You know the stats. This one's on the power play. If they can convert on it, it's a good sign.
Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Grabs control of it at the point. Scooped up along the wall by Carlo. They score! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed.
This is why you play the game, James. This is not how it's supposed to happen. It's a real deflator for the power play unit. Now they've got some work to do, but man, the other side, there's a ton of momentum going now.
The Leafs get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
Quick pass to Matthews. A short-handed breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Into the offensive end now. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck across to Kulich. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Benoit. And makes the save. Right in the low slot. Another stop by the goaltender.
Bratzlav's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Moves it to Dahlin. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Feeds the puck up to Kemp. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Toronto's up 1-0. Hayward's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. The Sabres man advantage comes to an end and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Well, this is usually par for course with these two teams.
Yeah, there's certainly a history between them, isn't there, James? But anytime you're in a tight game, in a tough game, you know that there's going to be more scraps because there's more competition, there's more compete, and there's more battle.
Not like this atmosphere needed a little jolt of energy, but they got it.
An emotional charge up and down the lineup here, James. You want to be a wave of momentum? This is a good way to get it going. The Leafs have gained some momentum from that fight. It's all them as they win that one.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Passes it over to Fabry. Oh, look at this. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Slides the puck to Hayward. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Oh, best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I mean, I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Made the stop on that play. To the low slot. Great save from in tight. Picks off the feed. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Turns it aside with the pad. Quick feed to Norris. Here they come on the attack. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Pushes it across to Norris. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. He scores! Tie game.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Buffalo's even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes it to the front. Oh, a clutch save.
Bratzlav's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Sends a pass over. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
The Sabres take the lead after that last goal, and Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
Nah, you got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
Quick feed down low. Here's a short pass to Nylander. Takes a shot, and now it's grabbed by Thompson. Gaining momentum up along the side. Tap dances around the check. Big time stop. And the puck's booted away. And now he passes it to Nylander. Great cross-ice pass. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, how do you sum up things so stars? They tie it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Man, does he ever make it look easy, the way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. When he just takes off, that's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, beat everyone, and take it to the net. I mean, this guy's got some wheels.
Are you okay? What'd you do? Where? Are you alright? I think you guys are all fucking lost your minds. I'm going back to my world.
The Leafs have even things up here in period number 2. We got ourselves a new game.
Yeah, you love these games that go back and forth, and they've worked hard to get to this point, and now they got the equalizer. Giddy up.
Puck moved over to Thompson. Shot! And he's got the answer for that one. Slides it quickly to Hayward. Knocked off the puck. Feeds it across. Oh, what a great glove save on the play.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Dumps it in. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Quinn. Toronto's got it along the wall. Oh, glove save and a beauty! The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Gets the puck over to Hayward. Toronto's on the attack. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
On the attack along the boards. Wrists one. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Thompson. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Sends it quickly to Benoit. And he sidesteps the check there.
The game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
The Leafs are up by 1, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. Grabbed along the boards by McMahon. Toronto's looking to break out. Along the half wall with the puck. Passes out front, and it's blocked. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Takes the feed.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Turns it away. The Sabres have it now. Looks to get the puck over to Thrun. And now he angles it across to McMahon. Feed to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Krebs moves the puck. Here we go, on-man rush. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Buffalo's moving it up the ice. Picked up along the wall by Byram. Takes the feed, moving in. Quick pass to McLeod. Big time hip check there. That's how you finish a play. Comes up with the stop. Great heads-up play with the stick by Riley. Directs it on over to Pezzetta. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play.
Let's go.
There we go. Puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Buffalo's right where they should be in this game, behind James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
Turned aside with the glove by Ratzlaff.
Hayward's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Big face-off here, and it's almost like there's blood in the water.
Yeah, the goaltender's been peppered, extremely fatigued, so you want to make sure you win this draw right away, and you have a direct attack to the net.
Lots of time left in this period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Moves it quickly over to Kulich. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Sent into the offensive zone. Moves the puck to Hayward. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a shot. Ratzlaff's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Matthews wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Taking by Riley.
He reads this play perfectly.
Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Scores, and they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their
That's what's up, baby. That's what's up.
This is the type of play that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup. Be hard and heavy on the puck, be relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with the goal. Absolutely outstanding.
Toronto's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. The Sabres win possession here in the open ice. Buffalo's got the puck against the boards. Quick pass over to Kemp. And that's deflected. The Sabres take it across the blue line. Strong defensive effort. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Kemp. Receives the pass. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
Gets some glove on it. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Steps inside the attack piece of it to keep it out of the net. In front of the tip. Denied by the goaltender. Slides it diagonally to McMahon. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Hayward. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Works it across to Greenway. Moves it over to Krebs. Puck scooped up by Greenway. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Down the right wing, and it loses his check, and he's on breakaway. Scores! Quick as a hickle gets in the back of the net.
Well, you said it quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities. This is a prime-time example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Toronto's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Hayward's got it in the defensive end. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by McLeod. Huge stop by Wall.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net. Wall's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Leafs have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. With the blast! And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Here's a shot and a great save. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Krebs. Denies it in front. Takes a shot. Scores! Deuce is wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Sabres have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Here's a chance, and he rings the post.
Toronto's players on the bench are shaking their head. They can't believe that didn't go in. They thought they had extended the cushion to their lead, but unfortunately it hits the post and out.
Oh, what a hit! He's got a step! He scores! A stone-cold finish from the breakaway!
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James.
The Leafs lead it late in this third period. Thompson's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Toronto's got the puck. Ratzlaff's now at the bench and the extra attackers on the ice. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. Blocked, although that might be a save. Fires towards the empty net. That's it. There's the final.
What a crock of bullshit that was.
And you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
I mean, they've got a winning streak going, and anytime you have something like that going, you just feel like you're going to win when you step onto the ice.
I think this is opening night.
The audition for jobs continues on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports as the preseason schedule rolls on.
Oh.
It's about to go down. The Senators take possession to get this one underway. Taken along the wall by Cousins. Quick feed to Hayward. Sends the pass over. Drives to the page. And he opts to wait for more support. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Shakes off the coverage. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession.
That was such fucking bullshit.
And they finish it on the rebound. What a goal.
This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Oh, what a stars! I got two words for you. New day.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. And now he passes up to Tavares. They've got some momentum here. Gets a glove on it to keep it out. Here's a short pass to Matthews. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Takes the puck at the point. Avoids the defender. Fantastic save. Now a quick pass to Benoit. The Leafs played along the wing. Puck exits the zone. And now it's grabbed by Carlo. And he slides it quickly to Tavares. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Nice zone entry from the middle. Toronto's got possession at center. Takes the shot with the stop.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And a great save. The Leafs grab possession with the puck. And he takes the dish. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Turns him away. What a stop.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Cousins looks around. Takes it into the slot. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
The Senators have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Made that stop. Backhander in front. Carolina's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Hayward's been so dialed in and confident, James, in particular in the offensive end. I mean, his puck touches are off the charts. He wants it, he trusts his skill set, and he's taking it to the net.
Here in the later stages of this period, Ottawa's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. And a stick break setup. Scooped up along the wall by Sabrango. Puts it on net, and he makes the save. No, he scores! He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal. Ottawa's got the lead here late in this first period. Toronto's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Hayward's got it along the wing. Denies him! Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. Denied that one. Carolina's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Leafs win the faceoff. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and here we go with period number 2. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
Merolainen's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Senators have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Tries to get it over to Perron. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Feeds the puck to Hayward. They've got numbers here. Quick shot. Puts it off the outside of the frame.
The Leafs bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in. With a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Thunderous hip check on the play. Perfectly executed hip check there. Makes a save. Quick feed to Hayward. Oh, here we go. Big save in front.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Here's a chance in front. Leafs Nation is rocking. Toronto's got one back, and suddenly we've got a new game here in period number 2.
And at the puck drop on this next faceoff, it will be critical. You want to dictate the tempo and the pace. Listen, they've been real creative. They've been getting a ton of shots on net. They just need to stay the course.
Moves the puck. Toronto's playing it from the side. Quick pass to Benoit. Picked up along the wall by Nylander. That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Picked off by Michelli. Moves it quickly over to McMahon. The Senators have it against the wall. Up the neutral zone now. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. What a steal in his own end. Moves it to Clevin. The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Merolainen's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's all tied up. Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Ottawa's got the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Leafs have it from their own end. Oh, what a move! Oh, denies them with the paddle save. And he fights off another save.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Dishes it off. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Handles the puck. Makes a move in front. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And that's stolen by Kaliev. Shuts him down.
Wall's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Quick feed to Matthews. Shot! Dying seconds, and he makes the save. 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Savalsky Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. And we are underway here in the third, still tied. Some great thievery in the open ice. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. Quick pass across to Hayward. Moves into the slot. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Pad save with ease. That goes off the post and stays out.
The Leafs are still at even here. They had an opportunity to go up by 1, but unfortunately they hit
Picked up along the boards by Shabbat. Gets in the lane with the body. Great read in the offensive zone by Giroux. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Skates to the crease. Puck grabbed by Perron. And he takes the feed. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. The Leafs will play it through the neutral zone. Matthews plays it against the boards. Turns it aside with the glove. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Moves it over to Cousins. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Toronto's got it behind the net. Here's a short pass to Matthews. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that goes off, pours off a body. Cousins has it in the defensive end. Great pressure in the offensive end by McMahon. Grabbed along the board by Spence.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Pass in front. Takes a shot. Takes the puck along the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. Puck picked up by Myers. Slides it across to McMahon. Camp's got it in the offensive zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Passes it in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Fires it. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And rings the iron. And he's got that one.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Taken by Spence. Tries to feed it over to Cousins. Puck sails out of the bench, sending a few people ducking.
Robertson's not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and rings it off the post.
Whoa.
The Leafs win the faceoff. Hayward's crossed the line and gained the zone. Stones him in front.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Senators start with the puck in their own end. Moves it to Clevin. Handles it again. And Skilled using the stick to poke the puck away. Big time stop there. And he slides it quickly to Hayward. Handles the pass. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Toronto's won the draw. And one last save. There's the horn bringing an end to regulation hockey, and it's been a tense one here tonight. And guess what? The intensity is going to ramp up to another level because sudden death overtime is coming up. Puck is dropped, both sides looking for that golden goal here. Goes right to the crease. Gave on a stick, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. For the win. Stars overtime.
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage, and we've got a clean sheet of ice and the final clean sheet of exhibition play tonight. The Leafs kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Huge glove save by Bobrovsky.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck. We got a whistle offside to call. Well, the line in the sand has been drawn here. It's go time.
Yeah, it's just a matter of which way it falls here, James, because this is going to be a physically engaging game, isn't it, when it starts this way?
Two willing combatants, but I would say one seemed to want it a little bit more after that one.
And let's face it, I mean, he's going to get finished with that last punch, but this has been going on throughout the game. The nuances of the game, the chirping, everything's been going on, and it just ended in them dropping the mitts.
Action set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice there. Barkov's won the draw here in the neutral zone. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Slips by the check. Scores! Was that quick enough for you?
That was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to get it done. I love the way that he creates the space with his speed here. And I mean, if you look at him in the way he attacks, he knows exactly where he's going to go. He's driving play because he trusts his feet. I mean, he is so fast. He blows by the defender, and then he puts it in. That's just great from start to finish.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Hayward's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Bobrovsky's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, that's an impressive hit early in the game here, James. You know what that says to me? Engagement. It says, I am engaged. I want to dictate the pace of play of this game.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Glove save and the puck moves on.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance and this sequence to take it to the net.
The Leafs take possession in the neutral zone. Bumped off the puck. Forsling's taking it from his own end. Quick pass to Barkov. And he takes the pass. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. Off the post!
Toronto's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
That's blocked. There's a stop with the blocker by Hayward.
Oh, I love the way that she shuts the door on this one, James. Awareness to know where the puck is in that low slot and get in front of it to make it.
Loses the coverage there. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. And now he moves it quickly to Michelli. The Leafs looking against the half wall. To the front! And that doesn't reach the net. Florida's moving it into the offensive end. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Great defensive effort with the stick. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Verhaeghe. Puck scooped up by Myers. Picked off by Luosterainen. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Takes it and looks ahead. Into the corner of the attacking area. And here's a shot. Gives them nothing in front.
Bobrovsky's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Toronto's got the puck against the wall. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end. Scrum along the wall. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. Into the offensive zone. The Leafs look to break out before the period ends. Taken along the wall by Tanev. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. And the puck is dropped. Fans scrambling back to their seats for period number 2. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
The Panthers are fortunate that this game is close, James. I mean, they've had way too many turnovers, some terrible blue line decisions. They need to shore that up if they want to get back in this game.
Toronto's on the attack. Shot! Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for this goal.
Markov's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Good hit to poke him off the puck. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Forsling. Handed him a shot. Redirected off a stick. Hayward's got the puck in his own zone. Centering pass in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Hammers the shot. Standing tall with the save. Forsling's moving the puck through his own zone. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Slides it over with pace to Tavares. Drives it to the crease. Too much traffic in the lane. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck picked up in the open ice. Scooped up along the wall by Nylander. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Barkov. Moves it to Benoit. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Carlo's stick handling in his own zone. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Moves the puck over to Jones. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Shot. Oh, just wide. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. McMahon's going to play it against the half wall. Here he is with the backhander. And a great save.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Past the midway mark in this period. 2-0 is where we sit. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And now it's grabbed by Bennett. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Puck grabbed by Mikula. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Angles it over to Kemp. Takes the feed. Denies him. He got all of it. The Panthers will play it in their own end. Slides it on over to Marchand. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Riley. Broken up in the neutral zone by Bennett. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Hayward. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
The Leafs take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Driving right to the front. Scores! Well, that's number 2 pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the hattie.
The Leafs continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity. And, I mean, they just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Leafs have spent the majority of tonight in the offensive zone, and they continue to lead big time here late in the second. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission, because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Toronto's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly. Hayward's got a great look here. I mean, you don't get much better than this. Unfortunately, he wires it off the crossbar. Just gets under the puck a little bit too much.
Toronto's on total cruise control early in this third period. The Panthers win the draw here in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Barkov. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Here's a chance. Stopped with ease.
Bobrovsky's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
The Leafs have it now. From one-point man to another. Stops him with a glove.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
The Leafs offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Puck picked up by Riley. Bobrovsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Leafs continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Toronto's won the faceoff. Makes the save! Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Tremendous hip check on the play. Nice dish from the left wing. Looks to make a play over to Matthews. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Taken by Tavares. Blocked in traffic. Nylander's got it to the side. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. More than half the period left to play. Toronto's been the better team, and the scoreboard reflects it. They lead it 4-0. And that's blocked away. Takes the pass. Scores! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
The Leafs continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Toronto's across the blue line. Quick shot, and he was ready for that one. It's in the back of the net. They score, and that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck
Leafs win possession here in the open ice. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores! And three's the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. The goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
Toronto's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Passes it over. She stopped it. Oh, wow, what a save.
Oh, that's a highlight reel, isn't it, James? I mean, I don't even know how she found that puck, but man, that's incredible. Hayward's had the hot hand tonight here, James. He's got the hat trick. He's on the score sheet 3 times right now and just doing whatever it takes to get it done, firing on all cylinders. I'd love to see his shooting efficiency after this game. You know that it's certainly elevated, and his entire team is just saying, get him the puck.
All alone. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given. But what a shot that is. He had no chance.
The Leafs continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Takes a shot. Puck goes off the glove. The Leafs gain possession. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Slides it diagonally to Markov. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Quick feed to Reinhart. He grabs the puck here at the point. Hammers a shot. Puck deflected, and she's still got a glove on it.
Kachuk's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box.
Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save. Runs, stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
And another save.
I love how quick and dialed in she is on this save. The shooter is looking to find the back of the net. Can't find a hole. Why? Because she's right there to task.
The Leafs have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Into the attacking end. Breakaway. What a save by the Tindy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and makes the save.
And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening.
Hayward's got a hat-trick in this game, and he may not be done yet, James. I mean, the puck is attached to him. It's like a magnet on his stick right now. It's because he's finding himself in the right spots at the right time. And if I'm the coach, I'm sending him over the boards every opportunity in the offensive end because he's got the hot hand right
Takes the
now.
defender. He's on a breakaway. Sets it out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Final horn is sounded, and that's all she wrote tonight. Fist bumps, high fives, and lots of smiles as she delivers a shutout performance in the crease tonight.
Yeah, and it wasn't a law-fall win, right? It wasn't an easy one,
No.
James. I mean, although it was a good defensive performance in front of her, she had to make some high-danger saves and some timely ones at that. And as a former defender, when you look behind you and you have confidence in the crease, you also play differently in front of it. So really liked her performance and her overall body of work.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya. And we are about set to drop the puck on this season. You know, talking to both teams before this one, they both wanted it. Let's see who wants it more as we are underway.
As a rookie, all you want to do is get that first one and get on the board.
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. He's got the puck with all sorts of traffic around him. And now it's grabbed by Dobson. Feeds it over. That's just textbook positioning to break up. He's got a step. He scores! And there it is. The kid's got his first.
That's a way to take a breath, isn't it? You get introduced to the game and you're very first, and you find a way to convert for your first goal. That's a pretty amazing start, James. There's always players who slow down when they get the puck on their stick. This is not the case. He maintains his momentum and pace as he heads north one-on-one against the goaltender, and then he finishes and caps it off with a beautiful play.
Sure, what a moment to have in your first game. Mom and Dad must be just over the moon right now watching this.
Well, so is the rookie, right, James? You get your first goal in your first game, and it's so difficult to go out there, manage the nerves, try and play free. I'll tell you what gets you settled right in. A goal.
Trips it on net, and the shot dies in the traffic jam. Here's a short pass to Matheson. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Hayward's just going to play keepers here and just wait for the whistle.
No, she certainly hasn't been busy, but she's been dialed in every step of the way. They have the lead. She's looking to protect it here and holds on for the whistle.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Toronto's up 1-0. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tavares plays it now. Dished on over to Matthews. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Puck scooped up by Nylander. Works it across to Benoit. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puck grabbed by Tavares. Oh, look at this. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Here he is, shot right in front. Shuts him down.
This is a fantastic save.
Brings the ball off the post.
Tavares attempting to find his touch again around the net as he has hit the bar a number of times. Man, is he frustrated.
Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Dishes it to Laine. Moves around along the half wall. She's standing tall after that one. And she makes another save. Quick pass to McMahon. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Puck picked up by McMahon. Big time stop there.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Montreal's got the puck along the boards. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Slides it quickly to Michelli. All alone. He scores! Number 1 on the season.
It's got to feel good. You know that you're setting yourself up for the rest of the season. You're always going to get off to a good start, and there's no better way than getting your first goal. Just loved his execution on this breakaway, James, and a lot of it comes from trusting and letting the instincts come to you. Not overthinking it, not over-trying, but letting the game come to you. And he does that in this situation, and he fills the net.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Leafs now lead by 2. Here's a shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already 1 period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Toronto's had an impressive start to this game. Now they're heading into the second period. It's a bit of an ice tilt in the first, so they want to continue that and opening up lanes. The biggest thing about that is when you open up lanes, you got to attack and drive. You got to know exactly when to shoot the puck, and they've been doing it so far in this game.
Slides the puck over. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Breakaway. And that chance goes awry.
Well, yeah, and it's tough here, James. I mean, you know you're in all alone, and there's a lot of pressure when you're on a breakaway. You've done all the work to get to that spot, and a lot of the time you can overthink it. Looks like he just missed the trigger finger on this one.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Toronto's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Moves it quickly over to Hudson. The Canadians have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he moves it up to Caulfield. Chance in front. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, she's the last line of defense here. I'm not sure where her DR, James, but she turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Canadians get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Matthews. Montreal's got control of the puck. Taken by Caulfield. Gets it over to Slavkovsky. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Denies that opportunity. The Leafs take it along the wall. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, what a save by Montembeault. And a great save. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Canadians get a hold of it. Toronto's got the puck now. Passes on over to Nylander. Takes it to the net. Decides to think about it. Shuts him down. Launches it from the point. And the long-range shot goes off target.
I would love them to flip this shot, James, and show it to...
Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home. Toronto's gone up by 3 here in the late stages of period number 2. What's impressed you most tonight for the better part of the first 40 minutes of this one?
Shot selection, no question about it. They've had the majority of shots on net. Listen, you have to create your own lanes, but it's the mindset to attack and put it towards the front of the net that's really impressed me.
Denies him with the save. Grabbed along the boards by McMahon. Stopped it with the power. Wow! Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Drives to the crease. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Montembeault. Montreal's got it in their own zone. The Leafs have it from their own end. Passes the puck over to Robertson. And that's off a stick. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. The Leafs have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. Okay, we played two-thirds of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Toronto's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain the energy. Let's finish this off right. Let's bring it home.
Caulfield's got the puck. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. And now it's over to Hayward. Moves inside. Big-time stop by Montembeault.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and
Scores! And look who's on the board. There's his first goal, and he does it in game number 1.
well, a dream start, really, James. When you're a rookie, all you want to do is make the team. You find a way onto the team, and then you cash in, you execute in your very first game. Fantastic start. This entire goal starts off with a battle, and it's going to be the contact that's initiated, and he does a great job turning defense into offense. They're able to transition, go the other way, and guess what? The rest is history. It's on the scoreboard.
Well, I can only imagine that those jitters have to be all gone now. First game and potting his first goal here, Pounder.
I mean, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? And it's a good way to get started. Not just settling the nerves in, but how about your confidence? You're a young player. You're trying to make some... What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. Well, I've been here. I mean, you're up against a tough opponent, someone who's really fast. You feel like a turnstile because you've just been blown by. I mean, he uses his speed, his powerful stride. He gets it to length, and man, does he convert on it.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Slides the puck to Matthews. Oh, look at this chance. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there.
Montembeault's got it.
Oh, there's a whistle. We got a busted pane of glass. And Pounder, this is why I always thought you were a little crazy being a defender trying to block those shots.
Yeah, well, I'd be getting away out of these ones, I'll tell you that, James. I mean, the way they shoot the puck today is absolutely incredible. And yes, you got to look at technology with the sticks, but you also got to look at the glass. That ain't easy to shatter, and it gets done right there. Safety first, though. You got to fix it up.
And now he tries to get it across to Tavares. And he's ridden off the puck. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass across to Nylander. Hard hit frees up the puck. Picked up by Duck. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. A simple stop with the glove by Montembeault. Slides the puck across to Evans.
Toronto's defended extremely well throughout this game, whether it's the neutral zone or into their own zone as well. They pushed everything to the perimeter, a reason why the goaltender's staring down a shutout right now.
Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. Moves the puck along the half wall. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a backhander in front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Red Wings are on the schedule next, and when those two teams meet up, it's always a fun one. We'll see you then, I'm sure. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Dobson. Now over to Hudson. Slides it across. Big time stop.
Hayward's dialed in right now, making that save. It's a dangerous one from the slot area.
Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Joshua. Gains the zone through center. With possession along the wall. Oh, what a glove save! Wow! There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Toronto's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. Up big time late in this third. Moves it to Hudson. A little back and forth. Takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Carlo. Tosses it on to Hayward. Loses his check and he's on a breakaway. Denies him in close.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
The Leafs aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Hayward's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Big-time stop there. As the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Fires it on net, and he gets the one too. Wow! Loose puck, and they're off to the races. The final horn sounds, and it's time to soak it all in. I'm not sure it can get much better than this for, but first game and a shutout, wow!
I'll tell you what, James, it can't get any better than that. You didn't give up a goal in your very first game. I mean, get the puck for him, would ya? I mean, how important is this game to build an impression and also the confidence moving forward?
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.
Alright. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna jump on Call of Duty, probably Black Ops 1, maybe 2, I don't know yet, for a little bit.